And for our final report of the night, Patrick Gregorich travels to South Portland, Maine to examine the issues of shipping tar sand oil from Canada through the pipeline running through that state. Patrick has this report.
We begin today where this story ends, here at the Portland-Montreal pipeline facility in South Portland, Maine. This is one end of a 236-mile-long pipeline that runs all the way to Montreal, Canada. The pipeline, operated by Portland Pipeline Corporation, has moved crude oil from tanker ships here in Maine to Montreal for years. But recently, environmental groups have charged Portland Pipeline with planning to reverse the flow to ship more corrosive tar sands from Alberta, Canada. What's wrong with that? Tar sands, sometimes referred to as oil sands, are an unconventional type of petroleum deposit made up of mostly sand, clay, water, and a dense, viscous petroleum. Pipeline opponents charge that the tar sands are more corrosive and would require more pressure to push through the pipeline because it's so much thicker than regular oil. This increases the chances of a spill that could have devastating effects on the watersheds that the pipeline runs through. We wanted to know what the people of South Portland think.
I guess it'd be bad if there was an oil spill. Wouldn't be good to have oil in Spigot Lake, but I don't know, could be good for jobs if there's more oil going through the pipeline.
Well, I know that oil sands create 12 to 22% more carbon dioxide emissions than conventional oil and can contaminate water with heavy metals such as mercury, lead, cadmium, chromium, copper, nickel, and arsenic.
Tyler Sear is a homeowner whose land the pipeline runs through. He says he's worried about the idea of using the pipeline to ship tar sands oil.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. The idea of a tar sands pipeline coming through my property is worrying. I know there's a lot of issues with contamination and spills. Who's going to clean that up?
The pipeline runs near Sebago Lake, the source of most of southern Maine's drinking water, as well as many large rivers and streams that flow into ecologically sensitive Casco Bay. In January, more than 1,400 people protested the possible shipment of tar sands oil through the pipeline in downtown Portland. The protesters braved the cold weather and were joined by Portland Mayor Michael Brennan and Maine Congressional Representative Shelley Pingree. Representatives from the Portland Pipeline Corporation declined to talk to us on camera, but said there is currently no plan to pump oil sands from the South Portland terminal, despite an application the company has before town officials requesting permission to reverse the flow. So as I say goodbye to South Portland, Maine, I can't help but wonder if this is the rare case where the phrase, "oil's well that ends well," doesn't ring true. Patrick Gregorich, WUSM, South Portland, Maine.